with me, and girls, everybody, guys are just like, let me get the door. Oh my gosh, you're doing a wonderful thing. Like just praising you.
But you're going to get a different but similar intensity of attention from the kids. As being a mom, moms get and deserve a lot of it. I mean, you the respect for mom is appropriate.
Yeah, I guess.
And I think you'll see some of that come your way. But I'm hearing you mostly talk about the eating.
Yes.
And the word Ozempic came out of your mouth, I think. Did it not?
Yes. Did we talk about this last time? I'm so obsessed with the Ozempic trend right now. I want to. We didn't talk about it last time?
I don't think we've talked about it yet.
Okay.
So do you want to do that?
I would love to, because we talk about it every single Hot Topics every week. I'm obsessed with people being skinny and how skinny everyone is. And I'm like, I want to do it so bad. He's like so against it. My co-host has been trying like faux Ozempic. And so we're obsessed with the skinny for sure.
He's been trying faux Ozempic?
Yeah, it's like a knockoff version, I guess. That's like not as expensive that he gets from his
the
doctor.
Other GLP-1 inhibitor.
Yeah.
Well, it works. It does work. We don't fully know all the side effects yet. And certainly people have lots of side effects when they're using it, right? Nausea and all kinds of stuff. Mm-hmm. Feeling uncomfortable, tired. The dreaded complication is something called gastroparesis, which happens, we don't know what percentage yet because so many people are taking this medication, which is really a bad drug. Just constant abdominal pain and nausea if you get that side effect. It's just forever.
And people have gotten it from Ozempic?
Oh, yeah. It doesn't seem to be common, but it does happen, okay? We don't know if there's going to be other things. I am a fan of it on a short, limited basis.
Oh, okay.
I really am all about health and fitness and diet and all that. That's my thing. But if somebody's done all the right things and still struggles, I have no problem with that.
Wow. Okay.
But I don't like this idea of going on it indefinitely and stuff. That really bothers me.
But I always heard too, if you like are not on it for life, you just like gain it back.
If you don't, you not only can you gain it back, you can go past where you were, and you're now at risk for the gastroparesis also. But so it's not a perfect solution. But if somebody feels like if I could just get this off, I could get into my health and fitness and whatever. Are you going to breastfeed?
No, I do not.
Okay. So it worries me in that first year of childhood because there's so many other biological changes going on.
Yes.
But after that year, if you wanted to look into that, and let's say you were my patient, I would go, look, you're a healthy young woman. Have you really done everything you can from a diet and fitness standpoint?
I feel like yes.
Then, I would send you to somebody to talk.
I mean, I'm not like the cleanest eater, but I'm also not like a binger anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's just like,
what about the fitness part?
You know, for me, it's like weight loss, right? So we were going on walks and I was like losing weight and stuff like that. Cause I feel like if I go to the gym now, it's like, I don't want to like bulk up, but it's like the cardio of it. We were doing so good. I was doing good, but I wasn't. He loses it so quickly, like instantly it'll be down, but we go on these long walks. I mean, literally like 4 miles a day. And I would kind of be the same. I kind of would just like.
You might look into sort of HIIT cardio. Do you know what that is? So these little intense bursts. You can do it on a treadmill.
I think I would die. I used to have someone that had me do that, and I was like, I will pass out.
You don't have to do it. You can do it only to me, it's a very remarkably effective I need it for myself. I've discovered it only sort of recently. Dramatically changed my metabolism.
But you're a fit person. Like I don't even run, Dr. Dre. I can't run. I physically can't run.
You can't do it.
Like physically, like I actually don't know.
Bicycle?
I don't think so. I haven't ridden a bicycle in so long.
You ever been to Peloton or anything like that?
We do have a Peloton. I've never used it. It's in our
Maybe
garage.
we get her on that, or even just on an intermittent HIIT schedule, and don't go too crazy with it.
We have a gym, but
I think you'll be surprised. And you only have to do it for like 5 minutes. You don't have to do it for hours. In fact, I don't recommend long periods of cardio. I just don't think it's a good thing.
I just don't know where to start. I think that's why I want to do Ozempic, because now it's like so far gone, and I'm just like, okay, when I was like 200 pounds, okay, maybe, but now I'm closer to 250, and I'm just like, okay, like I need
you got
something.
50 pounds of baby or fluid and all kinds of stuff.
That's true. I did lose a lot last time after it, but after it, I just like want to get to it, and everyone's doing it and just looks so good, and it's like so frustrating, right? Like
people when they lose all that weight, they look different too. They don't like sometimes how the protein goes down. Also, you got to make sure you eat protein.
But I also feel like those are like thin people already, right? Like bigger people who use it, they look good because they needed the drug, right? But like the thin people use it.
Do you have any sugar metabolism problems or anything?
Unfortunately, no. I always want to get my thyroid because I was like, maybe it's my thyroid, and like you're fine, and I was like, oh, okay, so it's just me.
Did you discuss? Was he just a general doctor you saw, or
it was just a general doctor?
Did you discuss with him and her Ozempic?
This was years ago. Okay. I haven't been to a doctor.
I mean, it's a reasonable thing to discuss. I just think it's a tool. It has risks. It's being overdone.
Yeah.
I do not like people skipping over or forgetting health and fitness because I still want you to live a long time.
Yeah.
And this does not improve that as far as we can tell.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask. Is it like, because energy wise, like right now I have zero energy to play with my daughter.
But Ozempic reduces energy.
Oh,
when you're
really?
taking it. That's been my experience. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the weight loss obviously improves energy, but the Ozempic itself, oftentimes people feel kind of
Because I think the only reason I want to
not
lose
always,
weight.
not always.
Oh, okay, because I'm like I'm just trying to get energy because I feel when I'm heavier, especially like obviously now I'm pregnant, but like I physically can't do anything, bend over, go down slides, like any of that stuff, and I'm like, okay, this is 35, so.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I want you to be as healthy as you want to be. I want you to find your way there. And if you need to be on it for an extended period of time, that's between you and whatever doctor you work with. It just worries me. It worries me. Look, as a friend, it worries me you taking something that I don't fully understand.
Yeah.
And it's being so overdone right now. It can't not have significant deleterious consequences. We're going to find out in the next year or two what really the deal is. So by the time you're through that first year of childhood, maybe we'll know more and you can really make a good judgment about it.
I think I would definitely wait for that year.
Definitely make the first year. Do not do it the first year.
Okay. I was ready to get on it right away. I'm like,
I don't think I would do that because you're going to have these mood things and stuff that you're dealing with, and we don't want to add to that.
Yeah. Does it affect your mental?
I mean, the Manjaro goes into the brain specifically. It has a biological mechanism in the brain, but. It has to. When you're having so many massive shifts in your biology, you've lost a circulatory system and all those hormones are crashing down. Yeah, adding another hormone blocker, it has to have some effect.
Wait, it's a hormone blocker?
GLP-1 inhibitor, right? Isn't that what it's called?
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's awful. And you said it goes straight to your brain, so it's like telling your brain you're not hungry.
Right. That's the one of them. That's not so much the Ozempic.
You said
Ozempic is
Mounjaro?
more here. Yeah.
I heard. I think one of our friends is on that one, and I was like, oh, interesting. I
You
didn't
were
know.
like, you're like guilty.
Yeah.
Jealous?
Well, I was just like, Mounjaro, what's happening? Maybe that's better than Ozempic, but you're saying it's going straight to the brain, and I'm like,
it
I
is
don't
better.
know.
It actually is more effective.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, but better, I don't know what that means now because it's just, so widely used. I don't know what better is yet.
Yeah. Well, like you said, maybe in a year we'll see other side effects.
It's funny. I've recommended it to 2 patients
you
recently.
did?
Both diabetics, both have tried everything to get, it was a perfect. I mean, if you're diabetic, then it really makes sense to do this like now. Both refused.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so interesting. No, if the doctor told me like do this, I would 100%. And also like if pre-diabetes, like isn't everyone kind of like pre-diabetic, right?
Seems like it these days.
Right.
Why? What's your A1C? Do you know?
No, I've never had it checked. I'm scared to have it because my uncle passed away like a couple years ago from diabetes complications. He was getting his foot removed, and then
if you have diabetes, you have full excuse then to take
to use it. I know. Well, I hope I don't. But
you have a mandate to use it then.
I'm actually, what's surprising to I think so many people and me is like when I go for my like gestational diabetes, they're always like, "You pass with flying colors. You're in perfect health," which is like wild. I pass all my tests. I'm always like, this seems like there'd be something wrong with me because I can't lose weight,
Well, we've been over focused on BMI and scales and things. Those things they're not correlated 1-to-1 with health. You know what I mean? There's many more complicated things afoot here. I'm remarking how incredibly interesting our conversation has been.
I know.
We have covered
everything.
so many territories.
I know. That's why I love having you on because it's like talking to someone who like gets it because I'm like I always try to understand things right and then I don't get it but you like are that missing you're like
the stuff I get
which is what I love and I think that's like so good.
I'm so glad you think about these things too. It's good.
And